Hey everyone. So my name's Peter Hill. I'm a teacher in Calgary, Alberta, and I'm pleased to walk you through some of these video lessons for Math 10C. 10C is a very sort of a different sort of course because you talk a lot about what math course are you going into in senior high. And whether you are taking this course for the second time or whether you're taking this course for the first time, I want to take a couple minutes just to kind of paint out what this course is meant to do. Okay, everybody's going to have very different goals in this course. For some of you, your goal is just going to be to pass the course. For some of you, your goal is going to be to get a mark high enough that you're comfortable heading to a -1 strand of math. And for some of you, you are going to be looking to try and get a mark that's high enough that will cause you to be comfortable to head to a -2 strand. And so now some of you are going to be listening to that and saying, what the heck are you talking about? What's -1? What's -2? So I just wanted to paint a quick little picture for you as to what that all looks like. So right now you're walking into 10C. Now you're either coming to 10C from a couple different places. Either you're coming straight from grade 9, or you are retaking 10C because you weren't happy with your mark the first time, or maybe you're coming from 10-3 or 20-3 and you're looking to try and get into either the -1 or -2 strands instead. Okay, all of those reasons would lead us into 10C. Okay, so here we are in 10C, and 10C is going to be, the C actually stands for combined, because it's a combination of what we would call -1 items and -2 items. Okay, so from 10C, you're looking at thinking about, I'm going to either head to 20-1 or head to 20-2 or head to 20-3. Okay, now 20 just refers to a grade 11 course. Okay, so we're looking at a grade 11 math course either in the -1, the -2, or the -3 strand. Now, why would we want to choose between these three strands, sorry? Well, in a -1 strand, you are taking a -1 strand because you're heading to post-secondary education. So you are going to university or college or something of that sort. But you are focused on a math science field in your post-secondary. So you're thinking about being a doctor or being a science teacher or an engineer or any sort of studies that require advanced math. If your program in university requires you to take calculus, this is called the pre-calculus stream. So you would want to take a -1. -2, you are still heading to university. A lot of kids out there think that, oh, I don't want to take 20-2 because I'm not heading to university if I take 20-2. That is totally not the case. It's just that you're heading to university and into a program that doesn't require as heavy a mathematical work as -1 would. So you're heading to post-secondary education, but it does not require calculus, essentially. So maybe you want to be in civil engineering technology or medical technologies or different apprenticeship programs or stuff like that. 20-3 is a more foundational mathematics program. And so you're interested in math, but you're not heading to university or college. Okay, so if you want to go to university or college, you need to be thinking about, my mark needs to get me into -1 or -2. If you're thinking you want to go right into the workforce, or you want to maybe take a trade or something like that, -3 might be the better option for you. Okay, now why am I having this conversation right at the get-go? So passing 10C, like most 5-credit courses in senior high, if you pass 10C, you get a 50% in the course. That 50% allows you to move on into actually any course you want, okay? Just because you're allowed to move on, though, doesn't mean you would be successful in the course. So what I want to kind of talk to you about is, what should you be looking for right away as you start this course? What should you be looking for to ensure that you're going to be successful in the next stream that you would like to be in? So if you're heading to 20-1, if that's your goal, the units that you're going to do here that are super important are going to be polynomials, exponents and radicals, linear functions, and linear systems. Those are going to be your really key points that you want to make sure you're doing really, really well in those ones. Overall, as a mark, I would really like to see you above 75. I'd rather like to see you above 80 to show me that, yes, I am ready and I will prove to be successful in 20-1. Okay, if you're heading in 20-2, I'd really like to see you above a 55. The ones for you will still be a little bit of polynomials. That will be important in 20-2. And then also the trig unit and the measurement unit and relations and functions. Those are the ones that you want to start making sure you're super, super comfortable with. And I'd love to see you above that 55%, okay? I don't want to see you just passing the course. I'd like to see a little bit of a cushion there to say, yes, you're going to be successful in 20-2. Okay, again, as long as you pass, you can do whatever you want, but these would be my recommendations based on teaching this course 1,000 times. What sets up a student to have success in that next program? These are the kind of marks you want to kind of put as a goal for yourself. Okay, if your goal is you want to get right into 20-3 from 10C, you need at least a 40% in this course. Now, in that 40 to 50% range, you won't actually get credit for 10C, but you'd be allowed to go to 20-3, and then schools would give you a retroactive credit for 10-3 once you pass 20-3, so you'd still get your credits, okay? So that's kind of what I want you to think about right at the beginning of the course, so that as you walk into the course, you have the proper goals set. If your goal is 20-1, then you need to be thinking, okay, every quiz I see, every test I see, I want to be hitting that 80 mark, or I want to be hitting that 85 mark, okay? If your goal is, no, I want to get in 20-2, then your mark-wise, you're thinking, okay, I want to be hitting that 55% mark, or I want to hit that 60% mark, okay? So set your own personal goals kind of with an idea of where you want to go into the next course. And if you have any questions about that, if you're thinking about a specific career or something, just get in touch with me and ask me. The other thing you can check out is this website here, which it's hard to see here, but it's ALS. So if you just Google alis.alberta.ca, if you just Google that, it's called the ALIS website, and it kind of gives you, okay, if you have a list of this sort of jobs, these are the kind of courses you need to take. It's super, super helpful when you're trying to figure out all this. And I know going into a grade 10 course, you don't have all those answers yet, but I want you to think about it now, so that even as we go through these courses, right? Remember I said that the first 2 units in this course, the polynomials and the exponents and radicals, those are heavy, what I would call -1 units, okay? You do need a little bit of polynomials in -2. The factoring stuff you would need in -2, but -1 and polynomials and exponents and radicals are very heavy -1. So as you go through those first 2 units, you want to think to yourself, is this for me? Is this the sort of stuff I like? And if your answer is yes, then you probably want to go in the -1 stream. If your answer is no, I hate this and I'm just trying to keep my head above water right now, then you're trying to think, okay, I'm going to feel more success in the -2 stream, okay? All right, so as always, if you have any questions as you go through any of these videos, I'm only an email away. Please connect with me, and I would love to chat with you. Okay, take care, guys.